Hello everyone. In this video tutorial, I am going to cover CSS Selector. In Selenium, there are 8 types of locators are available, in which CSS Selector is a type of locator. So CSS stands for a cascading style sheets, and CSS is used to design the web pages, that is to specify the color and the style, height, width and font. Now CSS selector is also known as an CSS expression. Okay, now this is a HTML source code. Okay, in the our sample page, to identify the password, okay, we need to identify the password field. So we can't use ID, name, class name, link text and parcel link text. So because they are not present in the HTML source code. So we can use the tag name, but so we have a tag name is there are two tag names are there, but that is also duplicate. So now in these situations we can use the CSS selector. Okay, now CSS selector has the syntax. Now the syntax is you have to write the tag name and attribute name, attribute value. In the above example, input is the tag name and the type is the attribute name and password is the attribute value. So for example, I have shown here. Now, so let me, if you are using the Google Chrome, so directly then inspect the element, then directly click on the controller. I am going to show you this option. Okay. Now, so in this example, so here we have a HTML source code. Okay. Now, suppose if ID is available, there will be one more shortcut options are available in CSS selector. If there is ID is there, so you have to write it on hash symbol. Then here we have a tag name is A. I had written a tag name, then hash and value of ID. So I had written over here. Suppose if you are using the class name, then class indicates the dot option. In the above, in the value will be C1. Then tag name directly write it. Tag name A dot of C1. Here dot indicates the class. Okay. Now directly go to the let me show the source code. Okay. Now I had written already the source code over here. Just right click on it. I am going to share you this source code in the video section. Okay, directly go to open with and then go to Google Chrome. Okay, here you will find the option. So just inspect the element. Okay, you will find the what you do is directly Control F, press on the Control F. You will find the option here, find by string or selector or XPath. So as per the expression, so first I will write off this tag name A. Okay, then just press on it. You will option called as there are two tag names are available, one of two. So I don't want two, so I want exactly one. Then directly take off class. uh, Okay, so I'm just taking this, and whatever the value will be there, you have to write it on single quote. Then close this. So now that option is showing like one of one. Okay, just I'm taking this. Now directly go to the Eclipse. Let me open the Eclipse. So I already added for CSS selector, just system.set property need to add, and launching the browser, then driver.get, then you have to add the same URL of that. Now driver.find element. Okay, now by dot, so we will find the option called as CSS selector. Okay, then whatever you have identified these expressions, this is the Chrome browser I am using. Okay, don't use any other tools and all. I am suggesting try to write your own CSS expression, so you will understand lot of you get lot of knowledge on this. So I am just giving one variable. Okay, run this code, run as an Java application. Okay, now the Chrome browser was started successfully. Now entering the URL. So it's entered and then it is going to click on that link. Okay, now that link has successfully opened and this is successfully works. Okay, let me go to this. So I'm just as I informed. So instead of, I will show you for the class name one more example. So here, if you are using class, okay, C1 dot indicates. Here we have to write the dot. Okay, this is you have to write CSS expression like this also. So here a dot indicates a class. C1 is the attribute value. Yeah, it is enter that URL, then I'm going to click. Okay, now this is also works fine. So I'm going to show you one more ID. So for writing ID, tag name same, then hash indicates the ID. Okay, and A1 is the value of that. That is the value of I1. Yeah, for this is the source code of this. Same thing as I have shown. So ID here for I1 and class of C1. Now I'm going to using this one. Okay. So I had used here A and the tag name of A and then I1 is the value or attribute value. Okay. Now just I'm running this. Yeah, now this is also works 100% fine. Okay, I'm going to show you one more options. Okay. So I will be going to use one more option, driver dot get. I'm just showing one more example. Google. I will be going to copy this same. So let me go to the this option. Just right click on it, inspect the element.